Now for coffee talk, my
The
friends.
breakfast bling kind?
The breakfast bling. This is the good stuff.
Since I don't.
You okay?
No, I don't have anything to do, so I was just going to sit back and watch.
We want your commentary.
It
we want your
feels like
opinion.
you're about to put your arm on my shoulder, and I am not comfortable.
Put your arm
I'm not anywhere
on
close
my
to you.
Okay.
shoulder. Anywho's, a Canadian politician is facing some heat for not going out in the cold. Sometimes I love social media, sometimes I don't. This is one of the examples of when I don't love it. Check this out. John Reyes posted this photo to his Instagram account. That's his wife, Cynthia, registered nurse, super hard worker, shoveling snow off their driveway last weekend after she wrapped up a 12-hour shift. Here's Reyes' caption on the photo. Even after a 12-hour night shift at the hospital last night, my wife still has the energy to shovel the driveway. God bless her and all our frontliners. Time to go make her some breakfast. That's a sweet post, right?
I have
That's
some
a
thoughts.
support. Okay,
I have some thoughts.
thought you might.
Okay.
So Reyes meant well, I think, but he immediately gets this backlash from people who believe that his wife should be resting after her long shift instead of doing extra housework outside in the cold. So that post goes viral, right? And then Cynthia, that's his wife, jumps on Facebook to say, just chill out, everybody. I felt energized. I had a good shift, which right now is not a common thing. So I got home. It was Sunday morning. Everybody was still asleep. I felt energized to shovel the snow, so I did it. She said it's a great workout. It helped her unwind. It's kind of a way to decompress for her. So I keep hearing my dad's voice in my head saying, shut up, just enough already.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, this was an innocent, well-meaning post. The intention was, and literally he's looking out the window because he woke up to the sound of her shovel.
Okay, that was
Here it
my
comes.
thing. Are you just sitting there watching her out the window and you're already dressed for the day, but you didn't want to get cold? But I
Yeah.
guess if the sound of it woke him up and it was like maybe a 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. shift.
I'm assuming that's what it was, or like a
Okay.
7 p. to 7 a. It was an overnight shift.
So that's nice. I hope he and the kids offered to help though, eventually.
Well,
Because it's a team sport when you're in a family, okay, you guys? It's a team
100%.
sport.
I could not agree more. I think you're right.
see, I think you don't think it's funny. You say sometimes you think the internet's funny, sometimes not, and you don't think this is. I think it's funny because it just shows how stupid people are. You're so quick to judge and you have no idea what the facts are.
Right.
And,
I remember, I wish I could have, if I'd had 10 more minutes, I would have gone hunting for it. But I remember coming home once from a shift to a shoveled driveway and an 8.5-month pregnant wife and taking a picture of that and posting about it.
well, I remember that too when
Yeah.
you did that. This is
I didn't ask her to do it. She wanted to do it. She did it.
These are the things that loving people do. You know, I'm sure this guy, whoever he is, has done things for his wife as well. Sounds like they have a very loving relationship.
Right.
Both people are doing things to make the other ones happy. It's the little things. This sounds like a big one, but it's in the big
the grand
picture, it's
scope.
kind of a little thing.
Can I make
Yeah.
a suggestion?
Yes, 3 weeks
if they
under your belt.
live in a neighborhood, though,
13
and they're
days, is it? 13 days?
But if they live in a neighborhood with teenage
Kids. Yep, yep.
as parents, why don't you encourage the teenagers to go help to maybe make some moolah?
We've
We
done
don't
that.
know
We've
if
done
they
that.
do.
I'm
that.
just saying, as the snow is coming in
Sure.
a few days, as
That's
someone who
fair.
lives in a neighborhood with teenagers, for the love of
We've
God,
done
come
that.
offer.
We've paid the other
I'll
kids in the
give you
cul-de-sac.
$20.
If a kid came to my door, now this is God's truth. If a kid came to my door and said, "Hey, I'll shovel your driveway for $20," I'd say, "You want me to pay you $20 to shovel my driveway?" And he'd say, "Yeah." I'd say, "No, I'm not going to pay you $20 to shovel my driveway." And if he said, "Who's going to shovel it?" I'd say, "I don't know. Maybe me, maybe somebody else. When we get so tired of driving through the snow, somebody will probably do it. Usually it's me, but not always. Go away. Get off my lawn."
I'll say sure.
Here's your 20 and a tip.
Now, we are all in serious relationships. Again, 13 days, so marriage expert right here. So, guys, I want the dirt. I want the goods on
Okay,
all of this.
let's do it.
When you guys are home alone, or maybe your significant others are, what do you think they do when you're not there? Noodle it. Noodle it for a moment. Because turns out when most Americans find themselves home alone, they do whatever it is that their significant other